So, lads, it's gotten really, really bad. Like, I'm out here looking, it's gotten incredibly toxic. The MyTEAM community has just gotten unbelievably toxic, and I'm gonna say this right now. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. There are very few situations, like, I'm somebody that doesn't have much of a filter, and I will say this 99% of the time when I get angry and I rant about something on 2K, it's not really justified, or I take it to an extreme, and this is a situation where I can't do that. I think that if anything, I'm understating how bad of an issue this is. And I think that the whole issue has been has been made 100 times worse because of stellar packs. The fact that we had odds as good as stellar packs, where most people who spent $50 got every single card, or most people spent $100 got every single card. A lot of people spent $50 got every single card in the set. We got that once, which for the time, that was the best set of packs we ever had. To have that and take it away makes these issues, because I know internally they're thinking this is what they had last year and they didn't have that much of a problem. I will say this. In the case of 2K showing what they can do in a video game, you might make the argument it's better to have had than lost to have not had it all. God, no. Nope. I'm not accepting that. Because today, while we've had all these complaints about everything pack-wise, did we get like some update in the game? Did we get, I don't think they can patch the game. Did we get boosted odds for Mike Bantam? Because he's only there for like 3 more days. Did we get boosted odds for Billy Knight? No. They patched AFK. That's literally what they did today. So you might be saying, you can't use Evo cards anymore. Evo cards are their top tier. And you might be saying, oh, but like that was a glitch in the game. That is something that has been in the game for 4 years. Since the introduction of Evo cards, people have used Evo cards to face easier opponents offline. It is harming nobody keeping that in the game. And the guys who want to play this game offline, let me repeat, offline. The Evo thing had nothing to do with online. They have just made the game harder for people offline. So now people getting Billy Knight, a lot of people were able to, and maybe they weren't even AFKing. I get it, they wanted to stop this because they wanted to stop people AFKing. Because it was too easy to AFK. Okay, people AFKing was such a niche problem. And the only thing people AFKing did was allow people to run through an offline game mode. You don't make any MT playing offline anyway. And that wheel, you don't make any MT. So basically, for the sake of maybe 1,000 people making 100,000 MT in a season over 6 weeks, they have put something in the game that has made the game significantly harder offline for players. Not improving the odds, not improving their pack odds, not doing anything to actually benefit anybody, but just to harm a lot of people. So basically, a very, very niche problem where a few people, you could argue, maybe were exploiting the game offline. But they were exploiting the game offline in such a small way. And when I mean such a small way, I mean like people you make about 150 to you make about 200 MT in 10 minutes AFKing. You're not getting anywhere AFKing. It just meant that it was a little bit more bearable to grind for to try get Billy Knight. And they went and ruined that. On the same day, as you can see from Henry, and I appreciate Henry so much for tweeting this out, 750k VC and 2 opals. Please explain. Easily the biggest waste of money. That's disgusting. And I'm so happy that Henry can post something like this, despite being linked with 2K and being on payroll, because at the end of the day, they know it as well as we all know it. 2K need Henry. Henry doesn't need 2K. It is what it is. Like, Henry could blow up on literally anything. And by 2K, I'm not necessarily saying the game. I mean the company 2K. Just like, I'll always say it like, well, first of all, 2K don't need me. They definitely don't need me. They need him. They don't need me. But I never have needed the company. And I've been very adamant, even when I was linked with them and I didn't need them. And then when they dropped me, I laughed at the first email I got. But like, you're seeing something like this. The worst odds we've ever had in packs. TJ Warren is 30k. Henry pulled one TJ Warren in like $200 of packs. This is pretty much $200 in packs. He pulled one TJ Warren. One. And he's what? Is he like the 10th highest overall player today? Because TJ Warren's down 30k. Because they just, basically with the, if you guys don't know what they did, with the bracket busters, so you see all these guys, the way there are 6 pink diamonds. 3 of them are scrubs. Jay Williams is a scrub. Ben McLemore's a scrub. And Malcolm Brogdon's a scrub. These 3 guys are ultra cheap. But yet Keegan Murray, Danny Manning, and Marcus Fizer are extremely rare. And TJ Warren is rarer than all of them. So basically, overalls doesn't matter, by the way. Like Kemba versus Tyler Hansbrough. Tyler Hansbrough and laettner are good cards. They're both over 100k. Kemba, they're both the same overall, and Kemba sucks. Kemba sucks, but there's like 10 times more Kembas pulled in both of them, even though they're the same overall. So 2K know what cards are good and not like regardless of overalls, and they're just going to give us the bad cards all the time in packs. So basically, what it is again 2K. They're just, as I've always said, they're trying to prey on the gambling addicts. They're trying to prey on the problem gamblers. You see here where when Madden's community, the whole pack strike thing worked to a degree, just tossing it out there. Man, we're trying anything. Like, I don't think a pack strike's going to work. And I love the fact that, again, Henry, multiple tweets was saying, don't do this. I'm just doing this. I'm just doing this for content. Don't ever open packs and show it how bad. And I do really, really appreciate that. And, like, it did not work, or it did work out, but to a degree. I don't think it's going to work, man. I don't think this would work. Because, again, for anyone saying a pack strike would work, we are such a small amount of people that open packs. We are. I don't think we make a dent. There's a lot less people in the 2K community, like the FIFA or even Madden community. So I think we're not going to make a dent on pack sales. I think pack sales are already bad. So if it's a dent in already bad pack sales, who really cares? And I think that stellar packs, the fact that they brought in stellar packs, they were extremely well received, and then they reversed it in 1 week. And I know the logic is, you liked it in stellar packs, but you guys didn't like it in the alternate reality packs, so we got rid of it. If 2K internally want to keep saying that, you know there was a difference between stellar and alternate reality. You know there was a difference when you made everyone pull Pau Gasol with every single Galaxy Opal. You had an extra Galaxy Opal, took down the odds, and made everyone pull Pau Gasol. You know, like, you guys know there's a difference between that and 3 absolute elite Opals. But what the hell do we have to do? I don't know. Are we going to pack strike? I don't know. I'm done. I'm done opening VC. And again, like, I've set my, like, hours from now on. Like, I've spent the last, like, 12 hours recording a FIFA video. By the way, go subscribe to DB Goal. A massive, massive FIFA video coming out later today. I spent like 12, 15 hours on it. Between recording, between editing, between everything. I spent so much time on it. Like, what can we do? The steps that I'm taking. And, like, the one thing everyone says is stop playing the game. And I think that is the worst argument because we're basketball fans. There's no alternative. I think saying stop playing the game for a lot of us is saying stop playing video games, which is really tough to do. As somebody who grew up, I never really watched much TV growing up. Like, when I wasn't playing sports, I was playing video games because I liked kind of competitiveness. I liked playing video games. I liked it a lot more than just sitting there and watching because I always kind of like to be active. Telling people to give up 2K, especially for a lot of us when 2K is the game we play 90% of the time, it's tough. It's really, really tough to give up. The steps that I'm personally taking myself is that I'm accepting that things aren't going to get any better. Like, people are trying to organize a pack strike. People are trying to organize everything. And I'm accepting that it's not going to get any better and it's a lost cause. On the flip side, it is as much as I want to try and keep my composure and keep cool in these situations, you're going to get angry. If you care about this game, you're going to get angry. And it's something that it's not going to... Like, I announced on Friday that something needs to change. And since then, I worked 1 hour on Saturday, 1 hour on Sunday. I worked an hour and a half yesterday. And I'm working about 2.5 hours today. I've cut that down from like 7 or 8 hours on all of these days. So I've cut my work time down so much in 4 days. And I'm weaning myself off. I'm trying to get less and less... spend less and less time, care less and less, but it's not something I'm going to be able to quit cold turkey, as I said in one of my other videos. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to mentally check out of this game because if you are someone who cares about this game, like I genuinely do, I'm trying to stop caring. But if you're someone who cares about this game, it's extremely hard not to be negative. And 2K have made so many just absolutely polarizing decisions in terms of like DQs, the bans. I mean, you can say they were justified in a vacuum, but when you add in all the other decisions, like it's very, very difficult to say that it's not malicious. No free dark matters this season when we got 3 in NBA 2K21 or 22. And in 2K21, we got, well, start of season 6, it was actually when we got our first Dark Matter reward, but that was the first year Dark Matters. We didn't get them until season 5. Diamond rewards, we have to choose one of 2. And the odds being tanked. Like, if you are somebody that is taking a pro 2K stance, I'm sorry, like, it could be my best friend, but I'm going, like, it's hard as a community not to go at that person. If you're pro 2K, if you are actively pro 2K, it's very, very hard. And I don't mean pro 2K the game, pro 2K the company. It's very hard to not be extremely frustrated at that attitude when they've made so many decisions to just give the middle finger to their hardcore player base. I'm not gonna say their player base because this, again, there's millions in this game. There are thousands in the hardcore player base, maybe 10,000 at a push. They've just given the middle finger to their hardcore player base. So it's really, really difficult for me to try to care without getting angry. And as much as I initially came in looking at all this situation being like, we all need to do something. I think what we all need to do is stop caring. I think that's the best way, because there is no amount of pack strike, anything, that's going to stop 2K. Because it's very, very clear with their experiments of stellar packs and turbo packs, and I wouldn't be surprised if they intentionally tanked alternate reality. They put out alternate reality knowing people weren't going to buy packs, so that someone could say, look, this method doesn't work internally, so let's go back to preying on the problem gamblers. And that's what the issue is that anyone who says that we need a pack strike, like we all know we're getting nothing. We all know we're getting nothing. Like, these cards are almost extinct. I wonder what price this set is. You're looking probably 2 mil? Well over 2 mil, I guess. Yeah, you're looking at probably 2.5, well over 2 mil. And the issue is that no matter how much I strike, no matter how much a lot of people strike, there are a lot of problem gamblers in this community. And 2K's current pack system is, rather than stellar, which I think was an experiment to see, will we make more money if more people spend less? If we get twice as many people to spend money, if we get more people used to spending money, will we make more money? And I think that is an experiment that nobody can tell the outcome of that until it's done consistently. I think maybe alternate reality is still less than stellar, so they scrapped it. But this current concept of the game, because there's nothing really to grind for in the game, by the way. You can grind for some crappy, some useless cards in game modes. Like, there's no real reason. There's no real sense of progression. There's no real reason to play the game. So a lot of the fun in the game now is just coming from new cards, because there's no sense of progression in the game. And then if you're wanting new cards, you're feeding into the rabbit wheel. You're feeding into the hamster wheel of 2K. And like, as we all know, again, 2K is one of the only games where you can spend as much as a brand new game will costing you absolutely nothing. Man, you could spend 100. You can literally spend 100 times what the game costs. You can spend 5, or you can spend 7 grand on the game and still not have the best team in the game. Don't worry, the CEO gets a new cottage. Yeah, the CEO's salary or bonus is purely based on microtransaction sales. And it's unfortunate that instead of rewarding the player base, they're now just targeting the problem gamblers. And it is what it is. We can stop. I don't really open packs. I was doing it for content. I have 370k. I can just keep buying and selling and just never use the top cards, and I'm Gucci for the year. I'm good for the year doing that. And earning a little bit empty here and there. But the issue is that no matter how many of us stop, the problem gamblers are still problem gamblers. Who, instead of gambling on slots, gamble on packs. Like, it is what it is. It's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. And you might be saying that this is as bad as FIFA. I've never actually said this before. I said it for years that 2K, as far as any game modes where it came to opening packs, had the most ethical practices as far as packs. Things like equal chance. With Stellar, I will always say it, and 2K offering a lot of very good cards that you can just buy straight out. This year they've made guys you can buy straight out worse. They've done a lot of things to show that they're trying to move away from any sort of ethics, and they're just trying to get the problem gamblers hooked while they can, and then as soon as packs get made illegal, they're just going to put everything in park. That's basically what's going to happen. Is that they're trying to make as much as they can over the next 2 to 3 years, and then when opening packs becomes illegal, they're just going to put all their eggs in the park basket. So that's kind of what it is. I think my team's kind of, it's not that it's on the way out. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. But considering that everything is about scraping every last cent out of the player base, I think they see the writings on the wall, especially in Europe. I think in Europe, within the next 3 years, packs are going to be illegal. I think it might take a while for America to make packs illegal. You just never know. It just takes one big push and it could be done. So anyway, yeah, that's the video. Should we go on a pack strike? I don't care. Should you personally buy packs? Never. Never buy packs. If you are someone that wants to buy packs, please wait until actually something of worth is put in, like equal chance packs or swish packs or something. And if you're under the age of 18, don't ever do it. There are so many studies, not necessarily with 2K, but there are so many studies with FIFA to show that packs in Ultimate Team, packs in MyTEAM are a massive gateway into gambling for children. So if you're under the age of 18, please don't do it. Please don't do it. And if you are a parent who is watching this video and maybe plays the game with your kids, don't let them open packs. Like, it is 9 times out of 10, it's not going to create a problem gambler, but it's that one time, and there's no point ever risking that one time, because gambling is one of the few most dangerous addictions known to man, and this game is a direct promoter of it, unfortunately. Yeah. So I'm not really angry anymore. I'm trying to wean myself off caring. I'm trying to gradually do that. It's not going to happen this week. It's not going to happen next week. Initially, I was like, I'm going to stop posting about my team, and I know that it's so hard to bite my tongue. But I do know that in a few weeks, I'll be hopefully doing okay with FIFA stuff. And I don't even mean doing like great. I don't even mean like doing like incredible stuff, like just having fun with content. I can't wait, hopefully by the end of this year, to be able to make a living without my team. And then again, you can even see from Henry here, like look at these odds, man. Look at these odds, no less than 2% anywhere. You can actually see it. And this is another game by 2K. Not only by 2K, it's a game developed by the same dev team, by Visual Concepts. With the same devs, with the same dev company. And you can see the night and day difference between what 2K are doing with one of their IPs and what they're doing with another. Gambling's gambling at the end of the day, but transparent gambling is a lot better ethically, in my opinion, than non-transparent gambling. And especially gambling with so low odds that everything is just triggering a gambling high. So, do I suggest a pack strike? No. Again, do what you want. But if there are any creators watching this, please put a disclaimer in every pack opening video. Put a disclaimer in every pack opening video. I remember Johnny P once said this in FIFA. I think every pack opening video should either have a disclaimer, and how much was spent in it in every video. Someone should say in the video how much money they spent and have a disclaimer. Because while yes, obviously, people are going to open packs, they have to for a job. But while a lot of people are saying it's still going to be promoting gambling, while yes, for some people, watching packs is, even if it is losing, are they going to get into it? For a lot of people, they're going to watch people opening packs and they're going to quit. Just, if you are a creator, I would strongly advise a disclaimer and just let people know how much you're spending, to show that if you're spending $100, you're probably getting nothing. And that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Again, please subscribe to DB Goal. I'm really trying to kickstart that. Please like, comment, and subscribe.